Governor Malloy says his big transportation plan includes replacing the Mixmaster in Waterbury. That's the nearly 50-year-old massive I-84 Route 8 interchange. Now here's a map of exactly where we're talking about. Route 8 runs from north and south from Bridgeport through Waterbury all the way to the Massachusetts state line. The governor has already committed to some huge widening projects, including the widening of I-95 and I-84. Here's a live look at the Mixmaster tonight. A little bit dark outside, as you can see at this hour. Our chief political correspondent Mark Davis has more on the governor's latest major plan.
The governor says he is now committed to a third multi-billion-dollar transportation project in his 30-year plan, replacing the massive I-84 Route 8 interchange that towers nearly 100 feet over Waterbury and the Naugatuck River that was completed in the late 1960s. The Mixmaster is considered one of the most complex highway interchanges in the country, with its multi-tiered left side ramps. Since its opening, it has developed an above-average accident rate and is estimated to be at an unacceptable level of service within the next decade.
The governor says that many past governors have postponed big decisions like replacing the Mixmaster, and that's why so many have to be done now.
He says he will move it to the front of the line in his plan to be announced next week, with environmental and design phases to begin immediately.
The Mixmaster itself is a multi-billion-dollar project, which will eat up a large amount of resources.
He also is scoffing at a Republican transportation plan released earlier this week, which would use the existing tax and borrowing structure.
Our transportation plan is a fiscal plan on how we can fix the existing structure and plan for the future. And we do that without raising taxes and without tolls.
There's not a single project called for. It's the usual Republican fantasy world looking to get a talking point. And in this case, they've embarrassed themselves.
Although he won't talk about paying for it, many at the Capitol believe he is paving the way for a new tax, highway tolls, or both. In Waterbury, Mark Davis, News 8.